And this episode of Penn Point starts right now. This episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Squarespace. So, I went on and did the Joy Behar show on CNN headline news. I want to do the Joy Behar show, and she has this this clip on there, and they can probably show some of it here. Our Cracker Jack staff will put some of it in, but it's this woman. I'm not trying to be cool. Snookie, I think, and then JWOWW. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I don't watch TV, I don't know anything about this, but I only know those two names from stuff that I read here and there. I haven't watched, they're on a show called Jersey Shore. I've never watched it. I've seen people make fun of it, but that's all. And these two people are talking on making fun of Joy Behar. That's what the whole hunk is. It's a satire of Joy Behar, and they're making fun of her.
I am Joy, and I'm on the frickin' View, and I own everything in the world, and I rule everything, and that's all. And when I say that Snookie's a whore, she's a whore. These Jersey Shore kids are disgusting. And you know why I don't like them? Because I'm f***ing Joy, and these people ruined my life in high school. Oh, and that's why I love to talk shit about them on my little talk show.
And Joy Behar showed it on her show, and then said, you know, imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
You know, I happen to believe, Holly, that imitation is the highest form of flattery.
And then Joy Behar comments that they make fun of her all the time on Saturday Night Live and stuff.
What are they going to say? I'm fat, I'm old. So what?
I can understand.
There's Fred Armisen imitating me. Look at this.
And I said to her, you know, she says, when she says imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, I go, well, that's good for you to believe that.
Listen, you know, I happen to believe, Holly, that imitation is the highest form of flattery.
You keep believing that. That's good for you. That's
it's nice to know you own the world,
thing.
too. That's awesome.
They say I own the world. I know. I love that.
You have to believe that.
I'm making a joke, you know. It's good for you to believe that because a lot of people are making fun of you. And she says she does believe that. So I say to her, does that stuff bother you at all? And Joy Behar says, no.
Really, not at all?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No.
So anybody making fun of you
I
in
don't
any
care
context?
like it.
Because everything breaks my heart.
Does it really?
Everything.
You're so
Every
sensitive.
single bad thing that's said about me, even by psychotics, people I disagree with, everything, it always breaks my heart.
People making fun of her, strangers just hating her. I don't know that. I can't see inside their hearts, but doing rather mean parody stuff of Joy Behar. She says it doesn't bother her at all. So I start pushing, and I did some of this on the air, some of it off the air. I start pushing, you know, I mean, in the middle of the night when you wake up, don't you sometimes say, oh, they're making fun of me, I feel terrible about that? And she said it doesn't bother her. And I'm, you know, as far as I am from you, the camera, talking to Joy Behar, I'm looking right in her face. And of course, I don't know what's going on in anyone else's heart, but she seems completely sincere.
I am Joy, and I'm on the frickin' View, and I own everything in the world, and I rule everything, and that's all.
That does not bother her at all. Not one bit. Does not bother her when people make fun of her. And I'm on with Holly Madison. You know, Holly Madison, people make fun of too, right? So I say, does it bother you, Holly? And Holly says, yes, it bothers me all the time when people make fun of me. And then Joy says something like, well, you're young. But the fact of the matter is, it bothers me so much. I've got this Twitter account, and I have like 1.6 million followers. And I write stuff that is inflammatory. I write stuff that is intense. I use the word fuck. I write stuff like this, you know. I write stuff that is taking the nut point of view. And I write it on purpose, and I know I'm writing it on purpose. And then I get one tweet back that says, I'm not following you because you said that stupid shit. Or how stupid can you be? Or I hate you for this and nothing. And it bums me. I mean, I have to stop reading Twitter answers before I go on stage, or I'll find myself on stage in front of 1,000 people who are cheering and doing tricks, and everything's going wonderfully. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, oh, this guy, you know, he said I'm a dick. It's amazing. And I've talked to Howard Stern, and Howard Stern says this stuff bothers him. I remember I talked to Sam Kinison. he said this stuff bothered him. And I was under the impression that everybody was bothered by stuff. And I held on to this thing that, you know, bravery was not absence of fear, but bravery is action in the face of fear, right? That's what I was holding on to. And I tried to contort this whole thing into me being brave, as opposed to me just being a thin-skinned wimp, and say, well, you know, yes, I feel bad about this stuff, but I don't change what I say. I still keep fighting on, still keep going ahead. It's such fucking bullshit. I mean, I'm not brave. I mean, I'm brave because I'm willing to maybe have someone call me a dick after I scream in front of 1.6 million people, after I have my own TV show. There's no bravery in that. There's no bravery in being able to take, it's just total self-delusion. And it still bothers me when I looked at Joy Behar. I mean, she's absolutely right. It shouldn't bother you. You can pay attention to it. She says, you know, if they're right about it, you do something about it. If they're wrong about it, you don't care. That is so sane. How did I get to a place in my life where I can take really sane advice from Joy Behar? And right now, for the punchline of this bit, I should do some like making fun, meanly, of Joy Behar, but I can't, because she's right. And I was sitting across from her, and it's like amazing, you know, because I've always felt that, you know, Joy Behar and I had like nothing in common and stuff. And I'm sitting across from her and we have something in common, and that is we both want to be like her. We both want to, I just wish I could, if someone says something about you that hurts you because they're right, then you change that thing about you. And if someone says something that is not right and you don't want to change, then you just shrug it off and laugh it off and who the fuck are you, and it doesn't make any difference. So Joy Behar, I'm gonna try hard to be less sensitive, but I gotta tell you, every single thing that one of you fucking psychotics out there types about me, you know, about oh, there's the camera cut's too fast, and you know, you're fat, who the fuck are you, and you know what, why is a cheesy magician talk about this shit, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, all that is true, so maybe that's the problem. Anyway, Joy Behar, you know, wow. There's an area there Joy Behar is what I want to be. There you go.
Squarespace offers users a flexible solution for anyone looking to create a blog, personal portfolio, or any kind of website. No matter what level of coding experience you have, Squarespace can provide the tools needed to create a high-end, complex website that is uniquely your own. Don't worry if you come across any questions or issues. Squarespace also offers every user 24/7 support. Squarespace just pushed a brand new social widget for geolocation services. Display your most recent check-ins from Foursquare, Gowalla, and Facebook Places on a live Google map. Squarespace is the only web publishing platform with a native built-in solution for displaying your check-in data. The widget is totally customizable and fully integrated with the Squarespace style editor. Squarespace's iPhone app lets you publish to your blog on the go and comment moderation. Get push notifications to approve new comments, mark existing comments as spam, reply to comments, and more, all from your iPhone. Many of the internet's highest traffic web pages are powered by Squarespace, not to mention many of the personal pages of Revision 3 hosts and personalities. Go to www.squarespace.com to learn more. Be sure to enter code PENN, P-E-N-N, when checking out to earn 10% off the lifetime of your order.